Welcome back to our channel, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had the public information officer from San Quentin Rehabilitation Center smash that subscribe button, she's gonna be a captain soon. You go, girl. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the following patrons: Lori, 559CO, Ruben, Cornbread Killer, Herb Yuma AZ, CJ Zalvalza, Coleslaw, EOP Whisper, Las Vegas Flights Live, On a Dead Homie, Priya These Nuts, Lockdown 5, Crystal Bon, La Reina, Hernan, Don't Trip, Winston, Alejandro, Trailero 760, Breathing Underwater, El Skid, Lead with Love, Elber 12, AI Vega, Esquiel, Big Bad 48, JT, Nova, Linda, Abuelita's Irma, Abuelita's Journey, Armando, the retired CO, Michigan Wolverines, Mikey 559, the homie Marius, who I'll be seeing in Connecticut soon, Chevelle 66, Gigi, and Daus Herrero. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, trust me, that is something you're going to want to do. Make sure you hit that link in the description below. This motherfucking episode right here, man. I am tired of talking, right? I'm tired. Hector's tired of talking. I swear, sometimes I say one thing and it goes one ear out the other. And, well, am I falling on deaf ears or what the hell is going on here? Okay. Couple things I want to point out. First and foremost, man. People are on different levels, mindset, mentality-wise, right? You could still be active in the mix and wanting to gang bang in the comment section. All right, I see what level you're at. You're at the bottom of the totem pole, right? In mindset, in seeing the whole entire picture, right? Then you could have climbed a little bit higher, and now you can see, oh, maybe cops aren't pigs after all. Maybe not all cops are pigs after all. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, fellas, ladies. All right. Then you could be at the level that I'm fucking speaking at and realize where the real problem lies in the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Oh my God, somebody's going to get killed. Somebody's going to get killed. Listen to me. I walked out the fucking front door December 1st, 2022. I got that wrong the other day. I said 2020. 11 months ago, right? After a very, what do you want to call it, prestigious? On titles, on certificates, it looks good, right? Lieutenant, cert commander, public information officer, yada, yada, yada. But then some buffoon commented on the comments. Trust me, this episode is going somewhere. It's the most spiciest, realest one. Please share it. I don't trust any. I don't want to hear from somebody that couldn't hack the whole term and got out early. I would rather hear from somebody who did their whole term, 20 years. Listen here, you little measly fuck. Had I stuck around, right, that is no different than a fucking Nazi soldier for Hitler sticking around the whole entire time all those atrocities were happening, and then only after in the end to be like, oh yeah, we were doing this, that, and the other. It was fucked up. Well, what the hell is the point of that, man? The damn Anne Frank is gone now, right? Instead, I left at when it is cracking, right? To let you guys know, hey, somebody's going to get killed. Your loved ones are in a fucking shit sandwich because of the higher ups. This is a true story. If I had a Bible, which I do, I know I got Bibles everywhere. I will put my hand on one right now to tell you the truth, that I'm not lying. I could Google Bible and do it that way. But, anyhow, here we go, man. Somebody's going to get killed, all right? When the Fresno Bulldogs, understand, look at my videos, it's history. When the Fresno Bulldogs were getting integrated in Ironwood, Kellepec, your boy, Hector Bravo, spoke out on that, right? And said, that's not cool. Hey, the world, listen, look. I mean, nobody likes the Bulldogs. The Spencer, right? In the inmate population, they always fight everybody, right? And everybody fights them. But that's not cool to put limited numbers against mass numbers. That's feeding people to the wolves. That's not cool, right? That's unethical. That's immoral. That's fucking dangerous. That should be illegal. How is it not? I don't know, right? The rules only apply this way, downwards, not upwards. Let's fix that, people. That's right. A former correctional peace officer spoke out on a group of inmates. Imagine that, right? Imagine that. Talk about doing the right thing. When we, as a department, mix general population and SNY inmates, SNY sensitive needs, your boy spoke out on that, right? Yes, I was involved. Yes, I used a 40 millimeter. I quelled a lot of bullshit, but understand I hadn't seen the big picture yet, right? You only can operate on what you see, right? That's why I'm trying to expand you guys' mind. So now I'm going to speak on green. Something that I hold value, man. I was a fucking supervisor. I learned leadership from my brothers in the army who were later killed in action. Safety, man. Somebody's going to get fucking killed. Here we go.
This program feels good. I leave work after participating in activities with positive thoughts instead of the negative stuff that happened.
None of us really knew what it was until we saw it in Norway and until we actually implemented it here at Salinas Valley, where we actually went and talked to the inmates and started running activities with them.
The psychiatric inpatient program obviously has folks with a high degree of mental health issues. That's why they're here.
I'm really curious about Archie. Like that.
So what's going on with Archie? That's what I want to know.
Archie's a happy camper.
TC2.
Huh?
He's programming on TC2.
This team works together to decide who they're working with, what the goals are. It's very strategic. They're picking folks who are some of the sickest folks we have.
We went to the greenhouse.
That's the only spot we got.
Every activity that we do with our residents is pre-planned.
He has 104 points on his record.
God damn, 104 points
We'll go through
on
their
his
SOMS
record.
profile, look at all their history, everything, what they're incarcerated for, the things they've done while incarcerated, and we even have discussions with mental health. That way we can formulate a plan.
Anyhow, Salinas Valley resource team, right? You guys see that there. Mission and commitment. Okay, so what's the problem, Hector? What's the problem with the Norway project, the Norway model, the California model? They should be arrested for plagiarism. Couple things. I made a video the other day, and some fucking lady commented and said, "This is why change will never happen. Because of people like you, or because of COs like you. You ain't fucking." Remember, lower level thinking, seeing the big picture thinking, right? I'm going to read you guys an incident report synopsis. Today's November 7th, guys. Today's November 7th, approximately 04:45 hours a.m. I'm going to read you an incident synopsis. On November 6th, at approximately 09:15 hours, while conducting Salinas Valley resource team activities in alignment with California model inmate Archie, battered correctional officer R. Garcia with a weapon. So, resource team with a weapon. All right. I could mic drop it right now. But let's hold these people accountable. Whoever is forcing this propaganda, right? Whether you're the PIO from San Quentin, whether you're on this Salinas Valley State Prison resource team, you are definitely part of the problem, right? You're just like a Nazi going around telling people that Hitler's doing some great things for the people. All right, you're part of the fucking problem. Look in the mirror, get a cat, right? Pet the cat, give it a good name, Fluffy. Give it some peanut butter and do what you got to do, man. Relax. Take a chill pill, man. Come back into some senses. Better yet, go to the line. Go to the housing unit, the worst one, and talk to the officers. Say, "Hey, man, is what I'm doing wrong?" Boo! Culero, te la verga, puto. Culero, you're going to get one of us killed. Puto. Right? So, it has nothing to do with not wanting to see inmates be rehabilitated, right? You guys know this by now. Fuck, you guys know about this by now. This episode is going to be gold. All right. I did that other video too. And people, god damn it, man. People were like, Hector, don't act like COs are not pieces of shit. Don't act like some COs were not pieces of shit. Yes, absolutely. What do you want to hear from the horse's mouth? God damn, get with it, guys. Yes, there are some COs that are downright pieces of shit, period, right? There's inmates that are pieces of shit. Understand what I'm trying to fucking tell you. Oh, Hector, you can't say that. You can't say that because you wore green. For the love of God, right? For the love of God. This has nothing at all to do with blue or green. You need to focus. This is what they want. They want us stabbing and beating the shit out of each other. Focus at the top, people, right? Focus at the top. It's probably going to be the last time I say this because you guys are either not acting on it or not doing anything or just sitting back and letting yourself get stabbed up, beat up, slapped around, neck adjusted. I can't help you, right? I can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So, it is a failure, right? It is a failure. It is going to result in somebody getting killed, period. You need to sue. You need to take legal actions against every manager at each institution that you get assaulted in, right? For sure. Then you need to sue headquarters because they know what they're doing is wrong. People are going to die, okay? Even the secretary was quoted on his website stating, we're going to find out what works and what doesn't work, and we're going to improve from there. And I said, yeah, the parts that doesn't work is going to be bloodshed. You guys know that. If you haven't already subscribed to my Patreon, I can post, well, I do post facts, evidence, documents, stuff like that over there, right? That is a way to support the channel, right? To grow the message, to keep it going, to help me help you, right? If you can't help yourself, I can't help you. Period. Think about that. Oh, another thing. Another comment people were leaving. Every time I mention that an officer gets attacked, assaulted, some people always got to chime in and say, well, what did that officer do? You low-level thinking fucking people. Dispensa. You do realize, right? Not crossing my fingers. You do realize that correctional officers coming to work get assaulted all the fucking time for just showing up to work, right? That's because they're pigs, puto. The hell, Mario? Did you run with the Italians? Anyhow, you guys really have to understand what the hell is happening here. This homie, I can't gauge this homie, man. I can't gauge him. Sometimes he's hot, sometimes he's cold. I think the fool has bipolar or some shit. But he doesn't get it either, right? He doesn't get it either. He will. Let me know what you guys think, man, about the failure of the Norway project. Somebody's going to get fucking killed, right? And let me tell you right now, it goes higher than CDCR, okay? It goes higher than CDCR, just so you guys know. They are doing it because somebody is telling them to do it. Think about that. So what are you guys going to do, right? Do your homework. A, you're going to document everything. B, you're going to support, push, and spread the message. 3, you figure out if you want to do the devil's bidding, man. And for those that are still incarcerated and have life to do, have life, that is their home, right? The ones that are programming, That is their home. They cannot get out. They cannot just open the fucking door and get out. Look, here's my message to you. Get your nose clean, right? Attend those groups. Get your fucking nose clean. Stay out of the way. You guys know what to do. Stay out the way. Get your date. Get out, right? Don't look back, okay? There is a way to get out. I've seen thousands of people do it, right? Do not look back. Go get a fucking regular boring job. This is what I used to tell them then. Ain't no shame in earning an honest dollar. Right, the dollar won't get you much out here in the real world anymore, but nevertheless, you won't go back to that place that's being ran by buffoons, man. With that, make sure you sign up for that Patreon. Hit that link in the description below. Keep pushing forward.